Hello Libras, I'm Christy. You're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for April 2025. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Libras this month? Firstly, you have Knight of Swords, King of Wands, the Two of Cups. That's a lot of cards. And the Emperor and the Hermit. So I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Knight of Swords firstly is kind of like Knight in Shining Armor card. So either you're coming in to help someone or someone's coming in to help and look after you. Or could be you saving yourself in some way. But either way, there's something about like charging in and taking accountability. For some reason I'm getting that word. I feel like a lot of you, it's almost like you're taking accountability for looking after yourself better or helping yourself in some way that you may have been searching outside of yourself maybe for how to heal, and you're now like, oh, I could actually figure this out on my own. Like there's something where you have overlooked your own abilities in some way. King of Wands is fake it till you make it. King of Wands very confident, very like sure of himself or herself, but it also there's a level of it where it's performative or acting, but then there's also this like deeper awareness when you zoom out where you go, well, even if it is acting or performing, they're still in the world confidently, right? Whether it's a performance or not, you are who you act as. And I just feel like with the King of Wands, a lot of you are becoming a lot more sure of yourself and a lot more, I don't know why I'm getting the word flamboyant, but you're becoming more, you're letting yourself take up space and you're letting yourself perform if you feel like performing without feeling like a fraud or feeling like you're faking anything. You're like, well, everyone's acting anyway. Everyone's choosing how to act every moment of the day. So just because I'm acting differently to how I usually would doesn't mean I'm not acting how I want to act and acting out of what is best for me. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is soulmate energy. There's some type of prominence around a soulmate this month. This could be a best friend, this could be a lover, this could be both. But there's someone in your life that you and this person are like, wow, there's a lot of synchronicities here. We're supposed to be around each other right now. Like, it's almost like, have you ever noticed you meet someone and they're going through a very similar stage of their life? Maybe complete different colours or different like dressings. I don't know why that's coming into it. Like basically whatever this person's going through in you could look very different, but you're actually going through the same thing on a heart level. You're going through and experiencing the same things as a person and the same emotions. And there's something with the Two of Cups where I feel like someone you meet or have recently met are going to deepen your connection, your friendship, your relationship, romantic or platonic, doesn't matter. You're going to deepen your connection when you realize you're actually very, very similar and going through similar things right now. Maybe in completely different ways, but you're going through very similar things. The Emperor is the energy of the Emperor. You're the boss. Man or woman doesn't matter. You're embodying this boss energy. And it's interesting with the Knight of Swords that I said like you're taking control and you're taking accountability, because that's the Emperor. The Emperor takes control, takes accountability, knows what's your fault, what isn't, and you're realizing you have a lot of control over your life, and you're realizing just like, I feel you're very powerful people, and you're very solid people too, very trustworthy, but there's something where you're suddenly like, oh, I'm that way to everyone else. It's time for me to be that way for myself and to really stay true to what I want to myself. The Hermit. That makes a lot of sense also with the Knight of Swords, where I said you already have everything within you. The Hermit is obviously on a quest inward. You could be meditating more, or it's just this feeling of you searching inward and healing things that you may have avoided for a while. You're not avoiding certain feelings or thoughts. You're going towards them. Things that you would usually run away from, you're like, huh, what? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So I'm actually going to run towards that thing that I usually avoid and see what happens. Just for kicks. I want something to change. So what if I actually face that thing that I'm avoiding and see if anything changes? Clarify the Knight of Swords. you have the Star card. The Star is healing. That's beautiful. With the Knight of Swords, you're healing. Honestly, I just feel as if a lot of the world like wants you to think that you have to find healing, whether it be through certain medications, whether it be through certain rituals or therapies. There's a lot of things being sold to you, right? And I just feel as if with the Star being huge healing and wish fulfillment, and the Knight of Swords where you're looking out for yourself now, you're your biggest protector, you're your biggest healer, and there's just something where you're turning away from maybe traditional methods of healing and looking at yourself and going, I may just bring myself the healing that I was searching for outside of myself. Don't underestimate the power of your own body and mind to look out for you when you realize that you can. I just feel like there's an awakening maybe to your own abilities. Clarify the King of Wands. You have the Sun. That is beautiful. My voice wobbled then. The Sun is also obviously a star, and the Star is healing. So there's huge healing. And there's also exposure here, which is very interesting because with the King of Wands, also I want to say the Sun, happiest card in the deck. Just brightens up every other card. There's joy all around you in April. There's good things. And I think that's why my voice wobbled. You could be crying tears of joy or something in April. There's a lot of happy emotions. Anyways, what I was saying was with the King of Wands, when this first came out, I said that you're letting yourself take up space and you're being more flamboyant and you may be drawing a lot of attention to yourself. The Sun is exposure and being seen. So you're definitely letting yourself take up space. You're letting yourself... I don't know why. Some of you, I feel like you may feel annoying or something if you show up too often. And I don't know what that means. Some of you, it's almost like if you're on social media, or if you are like a performer or a artist in some way, I feel like you are like wanting to apologize to people. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I was all over the newspaper or I was all over the news. You must be sick of me. There's something where you felt you needed to apologise when you were all over the place. Or if you're just someone that's very active in your community and you're just popping up everywhere. Like, what's his name? I forget his name off Gilmore Girls, but he works everywhere. There's something where you almost are like connecting with people and reconnecting with them so often that you're like, I'm so sorry, it's me again. You're going to stop feeling like you need to apologise. You're going to feel more like, congratulations, it's me again. You get me in your life again. Like, even, like, you're not annoying. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of you are shifting completely from a place of thinking you are annoying or bothering or a burden to realising you're a gift in people's lives. And as egotistical, it's not egotistical at all. Like, you may think it's egotistical, but it's not. To see yourself in such a nice light is actually healthy. To be like, congrats, like, it's not, congrats, you bumped into me again. It's not heavy. It's not a bad thing to see yourself in such a nice light and realise that you are a positive influence on people. Clarify the Two of Cups. You have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like defending, whether you're defending yourself or defending someone you really care about. With the Two of Cups here, could be, I feel like some of you, there's a partner coming in. Again, platonic or romantic does not matter. I just feel like I get like very divided sides of viewers. You're either really single and really don't want to be anything but single, or you're in a relationship and you don't want me to state you as single. And I'm trying to merge that, okay, and talk to everyone at the same time, so bear with me. But Seven of Wands with Two of Cups being platonic or romantic, there's a partner, there's a soul that you're around, and this is like a partner, like you're buddies, you're partnered up, facing the world, you and this person. You could be traveling with like a best friend soon, and it just feels as if you might go through you're traveling through certain areas or something that are a bit dodgy or something, and it just feels like you and this person are partnered up, and you're like, don't leave my side, and this person's like, believe me, I'm not going anywhere. Like, you're protecting each other. Not sure where you're travelling through, be careful if that is the case, but it just seems like you and this person have each other's backs, basically. Clarify the Emperor. you have the Two of Pentacles, which is being very busy and juggling a lot. Six of Pentacles, balance. Eight of Cups. A lot of you are figuring out, because with the Emperor it's taking control, making decisions, making choices obviously. Like, I just feel like you are black and white thinking in April. You're like, I need to make a decision, I need to be in control of this. I was meditating on your cards and I was getting something about control coming over this whole thing before I even got the Emperor. It's very interesting. I just feel like in April you want to be in control and you're going to find a way to be in control of everything that happens, which is a good thing. You're in charge of your life, right? But anyways, I've gone off and I don't know where I started. Two of Pentacles, being very busy. Eight of Cups, I feel as if you're figuring out what you need to let go of and what you need to keep with the Emperor. What do you cut out of your life? What do you keep? Who do you cut out of your life? Who do you keep? With the Emperor, you could be a boss and you're figuring out which employees to keep, who to let go of. Because I just feel Six of Pentacles, you want to be fair. Six of Pentacles, you want to be fair to everyone and treat everyone correctly. But then the Eight of Cups, it's like you're realizing you have to say goodbye to certain people. And again, this might not be about people. This could be certain, maybe with the Emperor, you're overruling a lot of things in your life. You're in charge of a lot of things. There could be certain groups or certain things that you're running that you're like, I can't keep all this going anymore. I can't keep being everyone's boss. And I need to figure out what I want to carry on juggling and what I want to let go of. Like, you're having to make some hard decisions, but you're knowing that if you don't make these hard decisions, something's gonna go wrong. Like, you just know you have to. You know you're carrying a lot. Or even helping, I feel like you may be helping others, guiding others of like what they need to let go of. Which obviously is completely up to them, but it's just like people put you on a pedestal, people look to you as a mentor in some way. Even if you don't realise it. Like, think about it. I feel like the more you think about it, you'll realise there's a lot of conversations you've had recently where people are kind of asking your advice or asking what you do in their situation. Because they trust you and they know that you see things in more black and white terms than others do. Clarify the Hermit. You have the Six of Wands with the Hermit. There is a winning, there is victory. This is also being in the limelight in some way, or getting a lot of attention, right? Having a lot of eyes on you, which is very interesting because with the Sun card and with everything else of me saying you're going to be exposed, there's a lot of people that you're going to keep connecting with. Six of Wands, like a lot of you are very popular, are going to be very popular in April, which is very interesting because the Hermit is like secluding yourself or isolating yourself, and it just feels as if you might feel a little bit at odds again with that Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're juggling back and forward, like, oh, I want to be exposed and I want to show myself and I don't want people to think I'm hiding, but I also have a little bit of hiding I need to do. I have a little bit of healing I need to do, and I can't really do that healing with everyone watching. Like, there's this thing of you wanting to jump from place, I don't know, you want to be in two places at once or something. You're like, I want to be at home healing, I also have this event to do, so I'm going to try and multitask. Like, I feel like Six of Wands, but like you're doing something victoriously and you are winning. So if there is a sense of you needing to go inward, know that you can always meditate. Even if there are loads of people in a room, if you're in a party and there is chaos and it's loud, you can still zone into this place of like a meditative state somehow. It's about what's going on inside, not outside. So don't fall into the trap of thinking to meditate you have to be like, You can always find that inner calm and that inner quiet, no matter the circumstance. I feel like that's, with the Six of Wands, you're going to find that calmness no matter where you are. You're going to just be chill. I feel like you're winning at life in April because of your ability to stay calm in any situation. Like, it's making you also like succeed in all areas because you're calm, because you're not putting pressure on yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.